Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking. Well, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I recorded. Um, my daughter's doing good with her surgery. She's waiting for her follow up. Uh, After her surgery, she hasn't had that yet. They said anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks before she'll have a follow up. Uh, and they did her hysterectomy. Um, well, I explained to you she was home the same day that she had the surgery, so which was nice. And they did leave her ovaries, which was nice because I thought they were taking everything, and no, they did not. They did leave her ovaries because I was afraid. I'm like, she's 32. That's too young. 31. Sorry, that's too young to be putting her into menopause at such a young age. Um, but neither here nor there. We're waiting on her follow up. But everybody in the house has been getting sick, and I was down again after my urinary tract infection cleared up. I ended up with bronchitis, and I don't smoke. Oh, that reminds me. June 12th will be 1 full year that I have not picked up a cigarette and smoked anything. I'm excited. I mean, 1 full year, and I feel so much better since I put them down. Because my main fear for uh, for putting them down and not smoking was the fear of withdrawals. Because I had heard so many horror stories about withdrawals. But I didn't smoke like some people are, I guess, chain smokers or whatever, where they put one out and they light up another one, and and they just keep until they're through a whole entire pack. There's people who are smoking 3 or 4 packs a day. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how people do that. I mean, my chest would be killing me. But that's neither here nor there either. But I mean, 1 full year on June 12th. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm going to do for that day. I don't know. But my birthday's coming up. My birthday's May 23rd, and I will be 55 years old. I told my daughter, I said, what I want is I want crumble cookies because I don't eat sugar. I don't eat sugar, and I know they don't have sugar-free cookies. I know they don't. But I did try a couple of their cookies that I really liked. One was a cinnamon one, which I made, which was sugar-free. And my daughter actually liked it. And there was a cheesecake one that I liked also. That was really good. I think it was cheesecake. My daughter brought home a box, and we all tried I tried one piece because in moderation. When you're a diabetic, it's in moderation, and watch what you're doing. So I've also been dealing with inflammation. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what's causing it. My face, you can see it in my face. I've been dealing with inflammation. So I have a doctor's appointment with my doctor in June, and we're going to be trying to fix some of this stuff because no. I'm not the one. No. So, what we're going to be doing is I'm preparing some meals. I'm doing a Mother's Day brunch. I'm having my sister-in-law come. I'm having my mom come, and my daughter, and myself. So, a couple of the things I want to be making, and these are things that are going to be, they're casseroles. We're going to do, what we're going to put together today is this. It is a sausage, biscuits, and gravy casserole. I've done this one before, but this one is a little different. I don't have cayenne pepper, but I have everything else. And cayenne pepper would be 2 it says to put hot sauce in it, but it also says it's optional. So, and I want the kids to be able to eat it, so I'm not going to put hot sauce in it. The next thing I want to make, and these are things that, because I can make this and put it in the freezer and then reheat it. So, and that's what my channel is all about, is one for now, one for later. So, I need to feed the kids lunch today, so I'm going to make one of these, and that'll feed them. And then I gotta figure out and then one's gonna go in the freezer for Mother's Day. Sorry. And then we're gonna do a slow cooker breakfast casserole. And it's just a bunch of eggs and, oh, that's got sausage in it too. That might be way too much sausage. I'll think about that one. And then the next one is overnight French toast casserole. So we're going to do that one. And then the next one is perfectly fluffy pancakes. Oh, let me put that together. And then we're going to do, for dessert, this is an easy breakfast cheese Danish. So we're going to do that. And then they have there's no picture with this one. Sorry, I printed it off of Pinterest. And I have perfectly seasoned roasted potatoes. And it says to use Yukon Gold potatoes. And I've been having a hard-pressed time to find that. So I should be okay if I use russet, or if I can get like the, you guys can let me know if I can use russet, or if I can use the little red potatoes, if I can use those. But what we're going to do, what I might do is I might make the kids some, instead of doing the breakfast sausage casserole for them, is just do some sheet pan pancakes and be done. Because they've been asking me for pancakes the past couple days, so, and I just wasn't in the mood to cook it. The way I've been feeling, I just wasn't in the mood. And then Mom went away for the weekend. So, it's just me, the kids, and Mike is at work right now, so. By the time you guys see this, she'll be back. So, alright. Let's cut up. Let's get everything out. Alright, I need flour, milk, thyme, salt and pepper. I have thyme. Yeah, I have a lot of time on my hands. Alright, pepper. Salt. I don't have kosher salt, so I wonder if I could use I wonder if I can use it. I have pink Himalayan salt. I gotta get some more, but I do have some. I wonder if I can use that. These are some big chunks. I don't know. I don't want to mess up the recipe, so I'm just going to use regular salt right now. I do need to get some kosher salt, though. I need milk and flour and nutmeg. Oh, my knee. Nutmeg. Right here. Oh, no, that's ginger. Do I have a nutmeg already open? Yes, I do. I don't know how much I need. couple cans out. Okay, now I need flour and milk. Be right back. Oh, geez. Oh. We had breakfast for dinner the other day, so I had Michael cook up some extra sausage. So when we get ready to put the gravy and everything together, it's, you know, it's done. I need to move this. I got to make the kids my diabetic sweet tea. They love my diabetic sweet tea, so I got to make them some. Put it in here. Milk. Wrong one. Must be in the other fridge. My little butterball wants in here with Grandma. She can't be away from Grandma for 5 minutes. Alright. So, milk. Alright. For the filling. Stoning. How much milk do I need? Whew, okay. No, I'm going to use my other milk. My powdered milk. I haven't been cooking with that for a while, but I'm going to use that instead. There's a lot of. Alright. I'm putting too much stuff in my way. Okay. One of the things I definitely need to do is I need to cut down my cheese. I'm going to use Monterey Jack. So, let's get this cut down and in here and cut up, chopped up. That'll make everything so much easier. Okay, so let's get our cheese cut up. Let me put you guys this way and I need to get me one of those like for recipe books and stuff like that. I want a charcuterie board book. I need a charcuterie board. I want one of those. I really do. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to cut up our cheese, and I needed to get you guys down so you can see. Push it back a little further, and then there we go. But while I've been down, I've been trying to get my house together, because you guys know how I feel about a dirty kitchen. And when I was down, my daughter and her boyfriend, well, fiance, would cook. But then my kitchen would look like it got hit by a Mack truck. So I decided to deep clean my kitchen. And I'm just going to have to make sure that I go behind them and check to make sure that they're cleaning up behind themselves. And not leaving the mess for me to have to do. Because they know how I feel about a dirty kitchen. Everybody knows my saying. There's one thing I can't stand, and y'all know the rest. For those of you who are new, if there's one thing I can't stand, that's a dirty kitchen. So, another thing is I've been thinking about starting a new YouTube channel. And it's going to be strictly, grocery hauls, price comparisons, any questions you may have about meal planning, homeschooling, things like that. Stuff that I do as a grandma and a mother, because I homeschooled my kids and ran my house because God bless my husband's soul, but he was a bad diabetic, and I was trying to undo years of him not taking care of himself, and found out that that's not a possibility. And then, so he ended up in a nursing home because he ended up on dialysis, and it was getting to be, they wanted him to do some type of for your kidneys, where they do it all night. They because when they were doing dialysis, it was too much on him. They would do it in a 4-hour period, and then I would go pick him back up. But it would be to the point where he couldn't walk. His speech was slurred. His legs would buckle off from underneath him. I couldn't lift him. That dude was over 200 pounds. So, thank goodness for my sister-in-law, who is a nurse, and I asked her to swing by the house and help me get him into the house, and she was able to do that. And it got to the point where she's like, "Look, you can't do this. You're gonna have to figure out something else." So I prayed on it and talked to my mom, and because she had to do some kind of nursing care with my grandmother, and it was just, it got to be too much because I was taking care of my mom, who had just had hip surgery, my grandmother, who was in a nursing home. My mom got herself put in the nursing home with my grandmother for her physical therapy part of it, so she was able to share a room with my grandmother, which was nice. So I'm washing their clothes, washing my mom's clothes, my grandmother's clothes, going to the nursing home where my husband was at, and picking up his clothes and washing his clothes and bringing them back. And then if there was a holiday, I would fix food, and then I would take them plates and stuff. So it was just, it was a lot. But the one thing I noticed that I like is I like to be needed. The minute that I'm not needed, I'm miserable. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have that issue or... So let me get this cut up. Get it all? Yes. Alright, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut up our biscuits. Open up the biscuits here, and we're going to get them in these two 9x13 pans. I got to spray them with Pam first. So let me do that. I'm going to do it over the sink. But I had to clean my kitchen because my kitchen was, in a month and a half, it looked like nobody. Because I was down that long, and so was everybody else. And we were I was relying on Mike and Carly to cook and clean up behind themselves. And there were times where I didn't clean up behind myself, but I thought I had. And the kitchen got out of control, and I was like, no, no, I can't, no. So, I'm not going to put the blame on just Michael and Carly. It was all of us. Because when you're sick, the last thing you want to do is clean up behind yourself. But a lot of you all know that when you live in subsidized housing, which is where my daughter lives right now, and she's in the process of trying to get so say a prayer for us all, because she's in the process of trying to get a home loan so that way we can move out of here, because the kids, they have a small yard to play in, but it's a communal yard and everybody's kids go out there. There's kids out there that are cussing. It's unreal, the language some of these kids 10 years cussing up a storm, but their parents aren't around, because if their parents were around, y'all know what I mean, they wouldn't be allowed to, they'd be in trouble. Come here, Meg May. You guys want to see my little pooter booter? Wait a minute. How? She stepped on Izzy's ear. Come here, Mama. What happened? Are you telling me? You telling me the story? Yeah? Okay, come here. Okay. She stepped on your ear. Yeah. 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 Mama, did you step on her ear? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Come here. You okay? Yeah. You need to say sorry. Tell Sissy sorry. Tell her sorry. Okay. Darcy, I didn't mean to. Huh. Yeah. Your grandma kisses. Alright. Huh? Your grandma kisses and then you gotta go. Mwah, I love you guys. Your tummy hard, huh? Okay. Go play. I'm gonna be putting lunch together. Bye, Meme. I'm gonna go put lunch together. Come on. I will figure out something. Come on. I know. Bye. Alright, I'm going to have to put you guys on hold for a little bit because my kids are hungry and they want to eat now. So, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got my baby sitting down and eating. So, now, let's get our biscuits cut up in the pan. Now, let me look at this. Let me see how many things of biscuits it says I need. Okay, I only need one. Okay, so I can put these other two in the fridge. Be right back. Alrighty. Let's set that up there. A piece of cheese on me. Set this over there. Let's get this over. Okay, so what we're going to do, so we're going to cut these into fours. And then spread those all over the bottom of the pan, and I need to do that. I don't know what my grandkids are watching, so if you can hear the television in the background, I have absolutely no rights to whatever it is they're watching. Alex! I need you to turn that down some, please. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to cut these into fours, and we're going to get this in the bottom of, this is some sticky dough. So I got the, what is this one? Jumbo Biscuits, buttery. So this is what it says to do. If I'd had the time, I would have made my own biscuits, but I didn't have the time. And I'm trying to make this as easy on me as possible. But you also need to understand when you do easy, there's going to be carbs. There's going to be carbs. So if you're carb counting, just make sure you eat in moderation. Because with diabetics, we have to watch everything. So we're going to get all these in this pan, and then so I mean, I do have a video of this up, but I also have some new subscribers, and if any of them are, you know, newly married and there's a lot of things that they don't know how to make or cook, or if they have a family and it's getting to the point where they don't want to cook every day, I can show you how to do low carb, low sugar. I can even show you how to do gluten free. I can show you how to do lactose intolerant. I mean, you know, lactose meals for people who are lactose intolerant. So Let me go wash my hands because they're all sticky from that. I have another question for you guys. My daughter lives in what is called subsidized housing. It has something to do with HUD. The last time I dealt with them was well over 20 years, so a lot of things have changed. I had to move in with my daughter because she is a diabetic and she cannot be left alone. Or not diabetic, good Lord. She has seizures and she could not be left alone. And I ended up having to move in with her when her seizures got real bad. And that was around the time that Caden turned 2. And he wasn't old enough to call 911. So that way, if she had fallen and had passed out or anything like that, he didn't know how to work a cell phone or anything like that. So I've been with her since Caden was 2. He is now 10. He's going to be turning 11 in August. So after that, that's when I started controlling everything. Her diet, my diet, his, not really a diet, but because diabetes and high blood pressure run on both sides of the family, I wanted to be able to control the sugar and salt intake. So I've been making meals like this for years. So if you guys have any questions or need to know anything, by all means, ask me. I will answer them. So, but let me know what you guys think about the video doing a grocery haul, having a grocery haul channel, and we're going to do price comparisons at different stores and stuff like that. And another thing is, I would like to know if you guys would be interested in it, and I'd like to know, what state you're watching from and what stores you have, so that way we can price comparison in your area. So that would be pretty awesome. So, and maybe we'll do some swapping recipes between my subscribers. And then you can send some recipes my way and make them on my channel and give y'all credit for it. Also, I want to get to the point where I can make a cookbook. And your recipes will go in that cookbook. Family recipes. You can put it in the cookbook. Your name will go in the cookbook. Whose recipe it is. If it's Grandma's or Aunt Jane's or whoever. Papa Louie, Pappy, Mama, whoever's recipe it is. Okay, now the next part we have to do is we're going to do this. We're going to sprinkle our sausage, which is already pre-cooked, over top.
Can I add a couple more?
No. Put your fork in the sink, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you. That's Grandma's big boy. He's been such a big help past couple days.
What else?
He's been helping Grandma. You did good.
I ate it.
I am very proud of you. He's been giving us a hard time with eating, and to get him to eat anything and eat it all is he's doing good. So, alright, so now we're going to do this one, and we're going to do the same thing with that one, and then we're going to sprinkle our cheese over top of it. And then we're going to do our milk mixture, our eggs. Jeez. Give you the heebie-jeebies. I wanted to have a post office box for this month. I wanted to get one, but because of Mother's Day, there were some things I had to get, and hopefully I should be able to have one before my birthday. My birthday is the 23rd of May. I'm gonna be 55. I'm trying. I'm trying. I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. I needed some coffee today, so I fixed myself a cup of coffee. Alright, let me go wash my hands and check on her and make sure she's okay. You okay, Mama? Y'all done? Good job. It's not a possibility. Okay, she's okay. I just wanted to make sure that she was fine. Alright, so let's get some more sausage over top of this. Hey, no. Okay. All right, now we need to sprinkle the cheese over top. Which, let me get this. Let me get this in the sink. Okay. Now I'm going to sprinkle the cheese over this. Okay. Sprinkle cheese over this. Now we're going to set this aside, and then we're going to get our egg mixture together. So let me set these over here. Okay, now these are small eggs, so I will probably have to double up to make it a large egg. So, but that's okay. Let me get a bowl. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I got new bowls from QVC. I love these things. They were advertising them on QVC. I'm not affiliated with them, but I buy a lot of stuff through QVC. And these are their, I think it's called Americana. And they're wooden bowls. And I just love the insides of them. I love that. The red, white, and blue. And there's 3 bowls. And they're all nestable. I love these things. But I wanted to show you guys these. And I have another thing. When you go grocery shopping, because I've been noticing, I've been trying to find like Tetley tea or Lipton, and I haven't been able to get it. The only thing I'm able to get is black tea. Have you guys noticed that? Because every time I've ordered Lipton or Tetley, I think it's called Tetley, I haven't been getting it. But they'll send me black tea real quick. Okay, now for the okay, we have to do the sausage gravy part first. So, and I've actually seen a lady, Collard Valley Cooks. She does hers in the microwave. So I'm going to try it and see how it does. I got to get my I am going to be doing a pantry overhaul. Probably within the next month, and you guys will be able to see that. Because you've been in my pantry, and we have those wire things that are sticking out of the wall. I'm going to take those out, and I'm actually going to get shelves from Lowe's and put those in its place because they're more sturdy. Plus, it'll give me more room. And if you put anything too heavy on that, it falls right out the wall. So we're going to fix that. All right. So now let's do the it says 6 tablespoons of flour. So since I am doubling the recipe because I got to put it over both, that'll be 12 tablespoons and 8 cups of milk. I need my powdered milk down here. If I still have any. Let me see. Yes, I do. Okay, I gotta get some more though. I can see that. I gotta get some more craisins because Mike has been asking me for his white chocolate and cranberry cookies. So let me get my 12 tablespoons of flour. Yeah, you can see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. 11, 12. Oops. I don't know if I have any hot sauce. Let me look and see. Because we don't really... No, we do not. Because it would be on the door right here, and we do not. Because normally I keep Frank's Red Hot. And I do not have any, so... Let me get this opened and make some hot water and get some milk. I'll be right back. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the microwave after I add my other spices. So there's 8 cups of milk in here, 6 tablespoons of flour. Now it says 1 teaspoon, so we're going to do 2 teaspoons of thyme, and all my stuff is behind me. So let me grab that. Where's my teaspoon? There it is. All right, 2 teaspoons of thyme. I'm going to rub it in between my fingers to help bring out the oils and the flavors. If you want the flavor to come out, and oh, you can smell that. Oh, that smells good. I don't have any cayenne pepper, so I need a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. This is a 4th, so we'll fill this one up twice. Okay, well, maybe not. We're gonna have to open up the other one. Get out the ground nutmeg. This is why I always make sure that, so that way I don't end up having to run to the store to get what I need, because I already have it. 1, 2. 1 teaspoon of salt, so I'll need 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of pepper. Teaspoons of pepper. No. Okay, you're going to be stubborn because I know you open. There we go. I'm only going to do 1 teaspoon because we are not big fans of pepper. And I don't want it too spicy. I mean, we like spice, but not like that. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'm going to put it in for 3 minutes, take it out, stir it. Put it in for another 3 minutes, take it out, stir it. And then we're going to get our egg mixture together. This egg mixture I will do with regular milk because it doesn't call for a lot. Only one cup. 6 eggs, 1 cup. So I can do that. Okay. Pepper's getting up my nose. Alright, I need paprika, salt, put the eggs back, or not the eggs, pepper, because I'm done with it. I need paprika, and I think I need, oh no, I need the pepper too, but I'm not going to do any more pepper, because it's already in the thingy, so I will do garlic powder. If you all like pepper, I'm going to put the recipe in. Did I say garlic powder or onion powder? Garlic. Grab the milk. It's only 1 cup. I'm going to need another bowl. Paprika. There it is. I'm going to put the recipe in so that way if you guys want to put pepper in it, you can. I'm going to crack my 12 eggs and then I'll be right back. Okay, these are small, so I'm going to have to get my large out and crack 12 large eggs. Okay, now we're going to do, I got my 6 eggs in here and my 1 cup of milk. Now, I gotta do 1 teaspoon of salt. And a half a teaspoon of paprika. Alright, and then how much garlic powder? A 1/4 of a teaspoon of that. That's half a teaspoon of garlic powder. We're waiting for our gravy to get done. So as soon as it's done, that'll get poured over top. This is going to be divided in between the 2 pans right here. So let me get these in the sink and my spices and stuff put away. This distributed between the 2 I need to rinse that because I gotta stir the gravy. Let me go rinse that real quick because I need that to stir the gravy. I'm going to wash it because there's some eggs. That pulled out. There we go. And I want to show you how thick this got in the microwave. I mean, it's really thick. And the smell is unreal. It smells amazing. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. So let me get my 2 and cinnamon. All right, let me put this over here. Okay. And then we're going to divvy up our egg mixtures between the two, then pour that on top. Done. Now this stuff is hot. It does not say to cover it with foil, but I'm going to check to make sure. No, it does not say to cover it, so we are good. It says that you can prepare, this is perfect overnight casserole also. You can put it together and then just bake it the next day. But we're going to bake it now. So we're going to pour half of this over the top, and then the other half over top of this. But we're going to spread it evenly. Oh, that smells heavenly. Let me put this in a sink and get a spatula out because I'm not wasting none of this. If I'd have left that, my grandmother, I could hear my grandmother now. Girl, clean that pan out. Clean that bowl out. Don't you leave none of that goodness behind. Okay. Now, I got my pan, or my oven, heated to 350. And this is going to cook it says cook time 45 minutes. So let's get this in the oven, and I have you perfectly where you can see. I'm going to get these in the oven, and then I'm going to wash my dishes, and then I will see you back in 45 minutes so you can see everything done. So I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Hey y'all, I'm back. We got about 10 minutes before it's time to take our food out. So what I'm doing is I'm filling up my empty egg things here. So, but for Mother's Day, I am preparing a brunch for my mom and my sister-in-law and my daughter and myself. So, and I had ordered some things through Temu for Mother's Day for my mom and my daughter, and you'll get to see them. And there is a little lady that lives on the end of this apartment complex that she is the sweetest little lady, and she's always doing something for the kids. Every time she goes to the store, she comes back with something. And we keep telling her, you don't have to do that. But she just loves the kids. So, I'm getting, and I picked up something for her through Temu that I'm going to give her for Mother's Day. So, there's that. So, I think I was telling you what my daughter lives in HUD housing, and like I said, it's been years since I've been in, well over 20 years since I was on food stamps and I think cash assistance. I wasn't on it long because I got a job immediately and started working and stuff, but it was just temporary until I could find work, because at that time I was having a hard time finding work. So so they in HUD housing they have regulations where they do inspections and stuff like that. There was another place that we used to live at. They came to our apartment twice, and then after that they stopped coming because they we've always been clean people, and there's been many a times where some of the people from HUD said, don't even bother. We heard them out in the hall. They're like, apartment so-and-so is next. They're like, don't even bother. The people who we used to rent from and stuff like that, they're like, don't even bother. Because that house is immaculate. They got kids, and they keep that house immaculate. So, and there's been plenty of times where the maintenance men have come into our apartment and been like, where's the kids at? In their room playing. They'd find a few toys here and there all over on the floor or something like that, or all over the floor, and they're like, it's lived in, but it's cleaner than some of the other places that we've been into. Because what we do is we let the kids play all day, and then we clean up at night. And then when they come in the morning, they're like, you got kids? Yes. We have 4 of them. And they're like, are you sure? Oh, we're positive. So, but one of the ladies, when they were doing inspections, I forgot to clean one drawer in the bottom of the stove, and not the stove, the refrigerator. And she opened up the refrigerator door, and I was like, oh, I forgot to clean the 2 bottom drawers. And she goes, oh my goodness, you forgot to clean the bottom drawers. She goes, the rest of the house is immaculate. So, if you guys want to know, the next time we have an inspection, if you guys want to see what we do during inspections and what is requested in keeping your place clean and tidy and all that kind of stuff, if you want to see how and what we do, you know, what they ask and what we do to take care of that and all that, just let us know. We'll show you. We'll show you everything. So, because there's a lot of people who think that people who live in HUD housing and stuff like that are they're nasty people. They don't keep clean houses, and the only reason they're on welfare is to not work and stuff like that, and that is not true. My daughter has seizures, and she's legally blind. I am on disability. I got hurt a long time ago at work, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And now I'm in a walker, and they're telling me that I may eventually end up in a wheelchair. So I'm like, so, I mean, not everybody is looking to try and, what do they call it, beat the system or something like that. I don't know. There are people that do need it, and there are some people that I think are taking advantage. But the only issue is some things you just, even if you report it, they're not going to believe you until they see it. That's the issue. Is you can report it all you want, but if they don't see it, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. So we got 3 minutes. So let me get this stuff put in the fridge, and then we're gonna get ready and pull that out, and then let it cool. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. I know I was forgetting something. We got that done. We got 2 minutes. So I ordered some stuff from, like I said, I ordered some stuff from Temu. Once it gets here, I will show you what all I purchased for Mother's Day. And because of the big C, it put a damper on everything. So this is going to be the first Mother's Day where I've actually had my mom here in 3 years. So we did get to see her on a couple of days after Christmas because my brother came into town. So and I made some I made this stuff called white trash, and I made it for Christmas time. He loved that stuff. He's like, "Can I take some home?" I'm like, "Yes, you can." You don't even have to ask. So, but like I said, I want to start my another YouTube channel, and it's going to be price comparison shopping, and it's going to be strictly U-Hauls. And we're going to talk about meal planning, homeschooling. There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk about and do. And maybe we'll do some chit chats and stuff, so that way to get to know one another, you guys can leave questions on my page, and I'll answer them. So if you have any questions about grocery hauls, couponing, anything like that. Now, I don't know much about, I remember there used to be a show out where that people could use coupons, and they would get out of the store and basically not pay much of anything at all, if anything at all, except maybe the taxes. And I still haven't figured out how they do that. I would love to learn how to be able to do that. I haven't figured it out yet. And now they've made it literally impossible for that to happen now. With inflation and everything like that, it's literally impossible. Unless you have old coupons that do not expire, you can use those. But I've noticed that, yeah, that's done. I'm going to pull it out here in a minute. But I've noticed with the coupons, if you buy the smaller ones, you get more for your money if you buy the smaller packages versus the bigger packages. Plus, you also get more for your money. So, let's pull out our food. I got these from QVC also. Yeah, they're Christmassy ones, but I need to get some ones for spring. And these are almost like the UGG glove. There we go. That's done. Alrighty. So we're going to turn this oven off. Let it cool. And then get them in the freezer for Mother's Day. But there we go. There are our breakfast, sausage breakfast casserole. They look yummy. The eggs cooked up nicely because I can see the eggs poking through. Yeah, it cooked up nicely. So we're going to let this cool. And I will see you guys. Today is Saturday. I will see you guys on Monday for another recipe. I'm excited how those turned out. So, okay, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking. I missed you guys. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm feeling better. And I got my kitchen back under control again. So now that everybody's not sick and I can get stuff back under control. So this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking, and I will see you all later.